The original Tomo Audiolabs LISA hardware unit has the sweet price of around 15,000 euros. The plugin offers 6 bands of dynamic EQ and some goodies. That's not really an uncommon set of features, so why would you get a plugin like this when you already have an onboard stock dynamic EQ or something like the Fabfilter Pro-Q3? It has to be sound and extra features. Fortunately, this plugin delivers. Check it on the low end. Here's the LISA and next to it is the Pro-Q3. Low end boost on both is a 6 dB low shelf with 12 dB per octave, also known as second order low shelf. You hear that the LISA sounds fuller and rounder and has more mojo than the accurate boost of the Pro-Q3. The Tomo LISA uses a pull-tech type of shelf, so there's a little dip after the frequency you set and it has a bit of resonance to it. That sounds bigger and thicker. Now if you use more controls, you can go from this to this. The LISA is a dynamic EQ, so that means that you have dynamic control of the frequencies you set. Like with some other dynamic EQs, each band has attack and release settings like a compressor. It works like this. F means fast, M is medium, S is slow. First character is the attack and the second is release. I think this is a good, clear solution for the limited visible space available. What's more unique is that you can let the dynamic EQ work to compress the frequencies or use it as an expander. In this plugin that means with either cut or boost, compressing will move the frequencies towards unity gain and expansion will move it further away. The threshold sets how much or heavy the processing is. The ratio switch changes the strength of the dynamics on the selected frequencies, and it works in conjunction with the rest of the band controls. So it comes down to fiddle with these settings and listen what sounds best. Let me show you how all of this affects the sound and pay attention to the hand claps specifically. These dynamic controls apply to the 4 middle bands. The high and low shelf have different slope settings and there's a low cut filter as well. There are more additional settings like master threshold, mix control, and the plugin works in left, right or mid side. and in mono of course. Audio listen is handy, you heard that already when I showed all settings of the frequency bands. Headroom lets you quickly adjust the entire dynamic processing of all bands. And TX, which is a new transformer-based signal path to get more harmonic distortion in mostly the low to low mids. That's a lot to tweak and adjust, which all contributes to the sound of this plugin. What will help you to stay in the loop on new cool plugins is to subscribe to this channel. Now, besides the more than plenty of good, there's also a tiny bit of nasty. First, I'm not totally sold on the sort of 3D look they have gone with for this plugin. It looks a bit uneven for me, with more of the ring for instance here and it's less here. That's not really nice symmetrical, and I think a simple 2D look would have worked fine. Over here is a control for the LED, which isn't on the hardware unit as far as I can see. If you turn it down, it makes it harder to see everything for an old fart like me, so I'm inclined to have it turned up at all times. Instead of this function, I would love to have seen a dial where you can change the color with a hue dial. That would be something which, in my opinion, enhances the user experience. And I encountered a bug. In this project, this happened. Changing the color causes overloads. I tested in Windows 10, Cubase 12, VST3 and with an AMD processor. Let me know in the comments if you encountered this as well. The LISA plugin is CPU heavy with about 12 to 15% on my Cubase performance meter. I'm fine with that as long as it sounds excellent. The latency is very low. The CPU usage makes you won't be running many instances of this plugin. Obviously all the functions will make the Tomo LISA ideal for mastering usage. But also on group buses and individual tracks, this plugin will work really well. A plugin like this may be daunting and maybe too complex for you, and then you probably will be better off with a more straightforward EQ with an equally good sound. Watch the video which is displayed on screen and linked in the description for that.